Yo guys, welcome back to my channel, Ricky Richards. This video is going to be a bit more chilled out, a bit more no fancy editing, not that I do too much fancy editing, but this is purely, should I say, advice video. I've been pondering a few ideas of what to do next, and I haven't actually sat you down and took you guys on another level for Ricky Richards or with Ricky Richards, because I am hopefully a bit more dynamic. I have more ideas than just talking about fashion or sexual integral stuff. Basically guys, I'm going to do a really quick advice video on cyberbullying and how to deal with it. But I must say though, there is no, everyone's individual, everyone has different cases, and this is just what I think, what I would do personally if I had to deal with cyberbullying or anything on that kind of genre. What is cyberbullying? From what I know, all it is well, not only, it's pretty bad. It's just people using any kind of different technology, such as a computer, you know, it could be a tablet, or it doesn't matter what it is, but it's just basically someone using a type of technology to use it as a form of harassment, or using threats, or using just basically using really bad language aimed at a certain person. Cyberbullying, it is a form of bullying, even though it's not physically actually, it is a form of bullying. And in my eyes, cyberbullying needs to be taken really seriously, because I just don't understand what people's mentality is. People go out of their way to say malicious, mean, unnecessarily things. I definitely understand that not everyone likes everyone, and everyone has their opinions and gives constructive criticism, which I'm all down for. But when they overstep that mark and when they say things either one personal or intentionally rude, aimed at something trying to make you feel negative about yourself or pinpointing things out, I mean, it ain't cool for, man. I mean, I think personally, people that do that are really big cowards, because they wouldn't do it to your face. Unless they do it to your face, I mean, I'm all up for that, coming to see. If someone cyberbullied me, which I've had a few things which I go into, I'm always like, you know what, I don't care about your opinion, so I don't have time for you. But if it ever got to a stage where I'm like, you know what, I wouldn't condone violence, obviously, but if it ever got to a stage and people take it to the next level, I'll be like, you know what, if you want to be a big man or a big girl, or whatever, come and fucking talk to me into my face, and we'll sit down, man, have a nice little conversation, and we'll see who the bully is. Well, not implying that I would be one, but just, do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely do not respond, and do not even acknowledge the fact of their existence, because the way I see it, bullies, any kind of form, use your kind of response as fuel. So, for example, someone commented on one of my videos, which they've done, and they've been like, you know what, Ricky, I think you're a piece of dirt, I don't understand, blah, blah, blah. And I won't lie, you guys, you know, if you watch my videos or see me on Twitter, Instagram, I do apply to a lot of people, negative or positive. I try not to take it too far. I mean, sometimes I do get a bit fiery, but it's just like, you know, there's no need for you to take it to that level. So I'm 100%, there's a massive difference about the whole responding thing. There's a difference to sticking up for yourself, because that's what, you know, you're brought up to stick up for yourself. Your mum and your daddy or whoever brought you up told you to look after yourself, than being a rude person. So say for example, someone said, Ricky, you're this and this, and I said, oh, well, I don't think, blah, 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 and then you go and yeah, you fucking what, blah, 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 because you're as bad as them. So there's a difference between sticking up for yourself and then being a dick, really, yeah. The next thing I would do is just block and delete them. I mean, it's one of those things, right, because it's weird. You either get people that just go in your videos, or any kind of cyberbullying, like emails, Twitter, Instagram, oh god, there's so many apps and different things out there nowadays, every different kind of social network, Facebook or whatever. I just block and delete them. I know that then you're probably thinking, yeah, but that's all good and well and done, and you can report them to the site administrators and stuff like that, and to be honest, they don't do anything. But you're like, oh yeah, I'm free of them. And yes, they can easily make another account, but then that's something different. That's when it's kind of like a serious kind of stalker, kind of cyberbullying person, my own words. That's when it goes to another level. That's when it becomes harassment, which I'll go into in a second. But yeah, just don't acknowledge them, block and delete them. And then, like I said, if they start, you know, make another account, just keep an eye on it, and just always make sure you keep an eye on it, and that could lead to the next point. If they get really bad about it, it's just simple. Just keep all the evidence. So save all your messages, maybe pictures they've sent you. I don't know if they'll send you pictures. Any kind of, you know, any kind of threats, any immediate threats to your health, your well-being. I don't know, your family, what you do online, anything that will pose a threat to you. keep all of the evidence, and then the next thing to do is, which is again taking it to the next step, but this is if it's a necessary thing, because you see these kind of stories on the news, is identify that person and report them to the police. It's one of those things, like, because the police, I don't know, so I'm not saying I know this, but they can be like, well, we don't know who they are, we can't find them. If it keeps them happening, just block them. If it does get serious, let us know. But I swear they can, you know, every nowadays, the technology in this world, they can just find that person's IP address and where they're doing it from and go and find them. Again, I don't know the legwork that involves, I don't know, so I'm not saying I know. But yeah, so you know, keep all the evidence for yourself, mount it all up in a pile, depending how much they send you, and then, you know, if it gets to a point where you're like, you know, you can't take it anymore, and you've been the bigger person and the better person, and you've been like, you know what, I'm not gonna acknowledge them, but it's getting to you, then yeah, report them. Don't rise to the level, just report them. Yeah, guys, and just finally, I can give you all these points on what not to do and what to do, but just, you know, deep down, it's on what you believe. I mean, I just wouldn't, if it was me, I don't take it personally, because end of the day, this person has gone out their way to intentionally, you know, portray kind of hate towards you, because, you know, I don't know why they do it. I mean, it's either because they're jealous or they're sad. I mean, you must be proud of who you are and proud of what you stand for, unless you're a murderer, because that could be a bit weird. Or rapist. It's not called for, and it's not unnecessary, but then nowadays, because it's the 21st century and people have the abilities to hide behind a screen with a blank canvas and say all these mean things because they've got their own issues and they want to take it out on you. It's not right. I mean, one thing what a lot of people don't realise is that not that they should, that we don't know what's going through a person's mind, and we don't know what, you know, kind of, I don't know, tribulations or problems or whatever, and it's so hard to grasp the fact that they must be going through, this person who does the bullying, I don't know what that person's going through. I'm not condoning it, but what I'm trying to say is that person must be going through some sort of craziness in their head. I don't want to use any big words here, for them to be a bully and portray all this bad thought and portray all this bad stuff. That's why when I see a bully online, and because I've had a few saying bad things about me, this is why I don't even acknowledge it. In fact, I feel sorry for them, because I feel sorry for them. They're the ones who's kind of losing out, because they're the ones portraying hate and are so hateful in this world. And I don't understand how people in this world can be so hateful. I understand there's, you know, people in this world that don't like each other, and I understand that there's people that, you know, you will get on, you won't get on with, but there's a massive difference between going online and being a bully. Massive difference. My main point is just don't take it personally, because I don't, and I just, no. So I'm really hoping, it's only really quick, these little tips that have helped you, because cyberbullying is a very big topic, and it's not controversial, it happens, and I think for me personally, it's good to talk about it. I mean, maybe even speak to your family or your peers, or seek advice from people that, you know, have had them in the past and they've dealt with it. Because at the end of the day, people that get cyberbullied, you know, you're not alone. There are people out there that can help you. I don't know any organisations. There's probably tons and tons, but there probably is loads. Yeah, there probably is loads. So yeah, seek advice if you are getting some. Guys, if anything's happened to you, by all means, don't specifically tell me your stories, because I don't want to start portraying like hate and upset people. But leave me any comments below, guys, just down here, and let me know what your advice is and what you would do if it happens to you. Because at the end of the day, you should be happy for who you are, and cyberbullying doesn't count. So yeah, I'm really hoping this advice video has helped you guys. Sorry I'm not all crazy as I normally am, but I just wanted to sit down and kind of just talk to you guys about this. Yes, that is a Death Star in the background. It is Lego. It's not finished. It's halfway through. It really is an epic, hard journey. I won't lie. Also, a few of you guys have asked me where I got my stuff from. This bad boy watch is from ASOS. This raglan top, I probably said that wrong. Raglan. It's from ASOS, and this is from a Tibetan store in Haight Street in San Francisco. It's awesome. My next video will be more upbeat and a bit more back to Ricky Richards kind of TV person. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great weekend. I love you, and leave me any comments down below. Peace.